How expensive is a 30,000 mile service for an Audi RS3? I'm going to give you guys the breakdown of everything I had to purchase to do the service on my car. And I'm also going to call the Audi dealership and get a price and see how much it would be if I was to have them do all of these services on my car. So to give this video a little more context, every 30,000 miles, you're supposed to do service to your DSG, which is the transmission fluid, and your Heldex, which has to do with the drive system. Also an oil change, because that's done every 5,000 miles. So me being a precautious Sally like I am, I'm doing my Heldex and DSG service 10,000 miles early. Also being that I don't trust Audi's recommendations, since they don't recommend that you get an oil change until every 10,000 miles. I do mine every 5. They don't recommend that you service the Heldex and DSG until every 30 to 40,000 miles. I'm gonna do mine every 20, maybe 20 to 30, depending on how I see it's lasting. So right here, as y'all can see, we got 2 boxes. And inside these boxes right here is everything that we need to do our 30,000 mile service on the RS3. Now this right here, I ordered off ECS Tuning. I'm gonna give you the price of everything at the end of the video. And then in this big box, we got a whole bunch of stuff from FCP Euro. Now this is not a sponsorship from either of those companies, but I'm just letting you guys know where I bought all of the parts needed from. So it's funny because this is actually how the package was delivered to me. But if you flip it over, the box is already coming open, which kind of sucks. But we'll just bust it open. You what? So inside of this small tiny box here, we had our oil filter, we had some gaskets for the oil change, and we're also going to be doing the spark plugs. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video that we have to replace the spark plug as well, but that's a part of the 30K service. All right, you guys, so here's everything unboxed. Right here on the left, we got our liquid moly oil. We have our engine oil drain plugs and oil plug gasket. Right here up in the front, we got our spark plug. We got 2 filters, our engine oil filter, and then another filter. It's actually in German, whatever this filter is for, but I'm assuming it has something to do with the DSG. We have our Heldex fluid and all the plugs and bolts that came with that. So over here on the right, we got all of the fluid to replace our DSG or transmission fluid. And then we have our transmission plug seal and another transmission plug seal right here. So this is everything that I need minus one more thing. But that one last item that I'm waiting to come in is right there. That is what we actually have to use to drain and refill the DSG on the RS3, which is the transmission fluid. Now, I know you guys are probably curious what all this plus that missing item cost me. All right, y'all boys, so it did in fact start to pour and I didn't want to get wet, so I took cover inside the garage. But I loaded the trunk up with everything that I had laid out on the floor for you guys, and the grand total of everything is going to be $573.82. Now, that is in fact just for parts. Your labor is going to vary depending on the shop that you go to, who you go to. Now, time to call the dealership and find out how much we really got lubed up. So the dealership was actually closed, and I am now at the gym, so I'll do a separate video and let you guys know how much it'll be to get it done at the dealership. But with that being said, that's all for today. Follow for more content. I will see you in the next video. Peace.